depression, and it's going to be a very easy sum, beautiful sum. The sum says that a man on a cliff observes a boat at an angle of depression 30 degree, which is sailing towards the point of the shore beneath him. 3 minutes later, the angle of depression of the boat is found to be 60 degree. Assuming that the boat sails at a uniform speed, determine how much more time it will take to reach the shore. Now let's understand what are we supposed to draw. It says man on a cliff. So there's a man here on the cliff here. Observes a boat. So there has to be a boat here. So there's a boat. This person here is observing the boat. The height of the person is not given. Remember, so it is just going to be a point on the right on the cliff there. He is observing a boat. So there is a line of sight here. And when he is observing this, now he is observing this boat at a lower level, right, below the horizontal line. So this is going to be an angle of depression. So there has to be an horizontal line first. And so this angle which is created is the angle of depression. So the person, when he is seeing this boat, there's an angle of depression which is 30 degree. Now this is what we understood from the first line. Let's move ahead. Which is sailing towards the point of the shore immediately beneath him. So this boat is moving from that point till the shore beneath him, right? It says further, 3 minutes later, the angle of depression of the boat is found to be 60 degree. That means now the boat is sailing for 3 minutes, right? So 3 minutes, the boat is going to sail. So it sails and sails and sails, and it reaches a point. Now, when the person is observing this again, so there is again a line of sight, right? This time the angle of depression which is formed, this is given as 60 degree. Wasn't that easy? This is what we have understood. Now further it says that assuming that the boat sails at a uniform speed, determine how much more time it will require to reach the shore. So the speed, it says it is a uniform speed. That means that time which it took, the speed the boat took to travel from that first point till this point, that speed would remain the same. If that speed remains the same, how much more time it will take for this boat to reach the shore? Right, that means this distance what it covered. We need to find how much time it took to reach here, right? So this is what we need to calculate. We need to calculate the time here it took to travel from C to B, right? This is understood. Beautiful. Now let's move ahead. Now observe the angles here. Observe that angle EAD and angle ADB. These two angles. What type of angles are they? Yes, we know they are alternate angles. So they are equal. That means if that angle is 30, we know that this angle would also be 30 degree. Beautiful. Let's move ahead. Let's observe another set of angles. Observe angle EAC and angle ACB. What type of angles are they? Yes, we know they are alternate angles. That means they again are equal. That means we know that angle ACB will also be 60 degree, right? So this is what we calculated till now. Now what we need to know is we need to find the time, and we know that time is nothing but it is distance upon speed. So if we want to calculate the time which the boat took to travel from C to B, we need to know that distance. That means we need to find the length of BC and the speed. We know the speed is uniform. It remains the same. Now let's see how we are going to write this sum. How we are going to describe it. If you look at these 2 points, C and D, what are they? They are the initial and the final position. So we write D and C are the initial and the final positions of the ship, right? Now we take it ahead. What is there? A. What is A? A is the position of the observer, right? So we wrote about these points now. We wrote about D, what is C, what is A. Now let's move ahead. Right now, if you look there is an angle of angle EAD. What is that? That is the angle of depression. There is one more angle, that is angle EAC. So we write angle EAD and angle EAC are the angles of depression. So we mentioned that, and we know their measures. That is 30 degree and 60 degree. So we write that too. So this is something which was given to you. And from this we got that angle EAD is equal to angle ADB is equal to 30 degree. And we came to know that angle EAC is equal to angle ACB is equal to 60 degree. So this is what we wrote from this information which we got. And we know one more thing, right? Why they are equal? We know because they are alternate angles. And we know that ship took 3 minutes to travel from D to C. So student, now I have listed down all the information what we had in the figure, right? Now how to take it ahead? We need to find the length of BC, right? And we need to know the speed, length of BC, that is a distance, and we need to know the speed. We don't know the speed. We are going to assume the speed as x because it's going to be an uniform speed. So only thing is somehow if we get the length of BC, we can get the sum. I'm going to leave you here. I want you to see how can you find the length of BC. I know you can get it. I'll be back.